l'Union européenne.
More frequent and anonymous checks and 10 times bigger fines. This is what the French meat industry could face if it sells horse meat after labeling it as beef.
À chaque crise, le marché européen
After each crisis, the European market tries to learn the lessons, particularly since the mad cow disease in 1996 and 2001. Since then, we have the means to trace raw meat, but not processed meat. This is what is needed so that all kinds of canned meat and meat-based frozen foods are properly labeled.
In February, the French meat company Spenguero was found selling horse meat in processed food, which had been labeled pure beef. Within weeks, the scandal spread beyond French borders after tests revealed beef sold in supermarkets across Europe was also horse meat. Spenguero's owner was found to have used corrupt practices to break the law. This led to a major setback to the meat industry.
On est quand même dans une crise économique.
We are also facing the economic crisis. Raising animals for beef is an expensive activity. The sector is also being blamed for the rise of carbon emissions and therefore for global warming. As a result of all this, the image of beef has suffered and we are faced with a challenge because the sector is no longer as profitable as it used to be.
The damage has been done. Frozen meat sales have dropped, bringing customers to fresh meat shops.
C'est bien fraîche.
It's fresh and better than frozen meat in supermarkets. That is why people come here. We choose the quality of meat we want to sell and our prices are lower than processed meat.
C'est de la qualité, voilà.
Ever since the horse meat scandal, people in big cities like Paris and Toulouse are coming to fresh meat sellers like this one. But the biggest losers are people living in smaller towns and villages where their only option is frozen meat in supermarkets. The European Commission wants to implement same checks and fines across all its 27 members, which could take 3 years. That's a long wait for the French to finally know if the beef they eat is really beef. Anusta Proy, Press TV, Paris.